Hi dear friends and subscribers, welcome back to Cricket Happenings today. And in this Cricket Happenings show, we are going to look at yesterday's match. Well, I had left you last time yesterday in this match between Chennai Super Kings and Sunrisers Hyderabad, and I was telling you there were 3 overs remaining with the score on 141, and I was expecting something like a score of 176-180 with Dhoni at the crease. But what happened was something absolutely sensational. It all happened because of this. It all started with the 18th over. As soon as I left you on the YouTube broadcast, the 18th over was being bowled by Pereira, and I only wished that I was there to cover the 18th over and give you that excitement in that commentary. I would have absolutely been pleased to do so, but unfortunately I didn't have the honor of doing that, as Mahendra Singh Dhoni smashed a 50 of just 16 balls, breaking the record in the Champions League T20 of Pollard of Mumbai Indians, who actually had thrashed a half century in 18 balls. So Mahendra Singh Dhoni holds the record, and what Mahendra Singh Dhoni did was he smashed 63 unbeaten runs of just 19 deliveries with 1 4 and 8 sixes, and out of it the 5 sixes coming off a Tisra Pereira over, which all started with the 18th over. The first ball that Tisra Pereira bowled was a wide delivery down the leg side, and then it is something that Tisra Pereira had to bowl that extra delivery, and I'm sure Tisra Pereira would have rued the fact that he bowled that wide delivery, because Mahendra Singh Dhoni went on to pick up 34 runs of the Tisra Pereira over by hitting him for 4 consecutive sixes in all in that over, and in all collecting 5 sixes. The second ball after the wide that Tisra Pereira bowled was gone. It was hit into the side screen for a 6 by Mahendra Singh Dhoni. After that, there was a semblance of it was a sort of a respect from Mahendra Singh Dhoni, as one more wide was bowled by Tisra Pereira, and then the next ball was a low full toss with Dhoni couldn't really connect correctly, but he got 2 runs. But after that was over, it was turning out to be the costliest over in Champions League T20 League history, as 34 runs came off the over, and this is where it all started, with the last 4 balls sent by the Chennai Super Kings captain Mahendra Singh Dhoni soaring for sixes. This was a very bad ball from Tisra Pereira. That is the 3rd delivery. It was a full toss, and it was sent over the fine leg boundary for a 6. The next ball that Pereira bowled to Dhoni was a shot which was played in an inside-out fashion, as Dhoni started moving in the crease, and he actually got that stroke to go over deep backward point for the second 6. And the 5th one was hit with tremendous force, as that was struck over wide long on for another. And the last one, which was a short ball outside the off stump, and Mahendra Singh Dhoni rocketing back, uppercutting it over 3rd man for a big 6. And this was at 34 runs coming of the Tisra Pereira over. Tisra Pereira's overs were absolutely damaged. One couldn't see any other bowler getting a mauling in such a fashion as Tisra Pereira. Tisra Pereira's 3 overs cost him 60 runs. So that was the bowling figures. And other than that, Dhoni was the one who went on to then slam 2 more sixes of the bowling of Darren Sammy in that last over, and he collected an unbeaten 63 of 19 balls with 1 4 and 8 sixes, and he was the chief architect. Even though, as I said, Sunrisers Hyderabad would be running Chennai Super Kings close, yes, they definitely did with their batting lineup, but Mahendra Singh Dhoni's innings was the real difference, and he was named man of the match. In fact, Suresh Raina was the man of the match, which was a bit surprising for me, because Mahendra Singh Dhoni, after smashing, having such a blitzkrieg knock of an unbeaten 63 of just 19 deliveries, 1 4 and 8 6, but Suresh Raina definitely not taking any credit away from him, because he was the one who actually lent the impetus to the innings in the initial stage, and that was what took Chennai to a score of 202 for 4 of that 20 overs. Steen 2 for 23, none for 45 Ishmi Sharma, but Tisra Pereira mauled away 3 overs, none for 60, and Darren Sammy 3 overs, no maiden, none for 39. Sunrisers Hyderabad, they had good opening partnership from Parthiv Patel and the Sunrisers Hyderabad captain Shikhar Dhawan, who gave them 87, a good start, a perfect start to chase 202. But Shikhar Dhawan, after making 48 of 34 balls, 7 fours and 1 6, departed. Parthiv Patel contributed an unbeaten 37 of 28 balls with 6 fours. And then there was a bit of a failure from Dhoni, who was out for a duck. Pereira couldn't do what Dhoni did. He was out for 12 of 11 balls with 1 6. And then Darren Sammy providing the pyrotechnics to really put a sort of a fright into Chennai Super Kings' minds there with his big hitting, and he was there. I mean, if he would have been there till the end, probably the story would have been different. But Darren Sammy perished after trying to hit a lot of biggies because he had no other choice but to throw his bat at it. And Darren Sammy's contribution was 50 runs of just 25 deliveries, with 2 fours and 5 sixes, and that was it. And afterwards it became a task which was absolutely beyond Sunrisers Hyderabad, with the tailenders into the picture, and 190 for 7 was what Sunrisers Hyderabad finished it off their 20 overs. And in the end, Chennai Super Kings, even after Dhoni's stupendous effort, they lost the match. In fact, Sunrisers Hyderabad ran them so close that they were only 12 runs short of getting that victory. So it was a wonderful fight, and full credit to Sunrisers Hyderabad batsmen for playing in such a way. Mohit Sharma 4 overs, no made and none for 41. Markel 2 overs, none for 19. 2 for 39 for Jason Holder. Ashwin 1 for 32. Bravo 2 for 34. Jadeja bowled 1 over, which went for 22 runs. And Suresh Raina of Chennai Super Kings was named man of the match. So that was, as I said, it was Dhoni's stupendous knock of 63 of 19 balls, and I was just wondering why he didn't get the man of the match award. Anyway, let's leave from there right now and get on to the current match which is happening today. There's only one match which is happening. It's a must-win match for both the teams. It's the Lions versus Mumbai Indians, and the Lions are the ones who have been currently inserted to bat. Mumbai Indians winning the toss and putting them to bat. So I'm going to leave you with the cricket update, unfortunately, today, with the Lions right now after 9th over has been bowled, and they are 53 for 2. They lost Doosan for 13, caught Dhawan bowled Johnson of 15 balls with 3 fours, and Quinton de Kock, after looking pretty good on his 19 of 22 balls with 4 fours, was a victim to Harbhajan Singh, who took him LBW. Right now, Mackenzie, who's back into the team, is not out on 9 today. They also have Imran Tahir, the right arm leggy, playing, and Symes is not out on 5. 53 for 2 is the current score in the 9th over. Mitchell Johnson has been costly, even though he gave the breakthrough. 3 overs, no made and 1 for 27. Nathan Coulter 2 overs, no made and none for 12. Dhawan 2 overs, 1 made and none for 3. And Harbhajan Singh bowled 2 overs, went for 10 runs and 1 wicket. Well, dear fans and subscribers, unfortunately, due to a shortage of time, I will have to end my cricket show for today. But before I do that, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to see whether I can give you some cricket news. Yes, I do have some cricket news coming in. This is between the, as you know, there is a match which is played between India Blue versus India Red, and Yuvraj Singh making 84 runs, and really it's showing that Yuvraj Singh is in some good form, and he also did well against West Indies A in the one-day matches, being the captain of the team. And what I see is that he was the one who was instrumental in putting the India Blues into the final against India Red. But unfortunately, right now, if time permits, I can speak about that. Yuvraj Singh making 84 runs. I'm just trying to see what he did actually. It was a match between India Blue and India Red. India Blue making 345 for 4, thanks to the main to Yuvraj Singh, who thrashed 84 runs of 53 balls with 6 fours and 5 sixes, 345 for 4, and India Red really finding that score too hard to. In fact, it was a very good chase. In fact, they chased very well, and in the end they finished up only 11 runs short. So very good fight back, 334 all out. And for India Red, it was Abhinav Mukund making 83 of 86 balls with 9 fours and 1 6. Patel making 68 of 84 balls with 6 fours. Jadhav making 49 of 40 balls, 5 fours and 1 6. 34 of the bat of Jaggi of 25 balls, 4 fours and 1 6. And that was it. And as I said, this is just an update. So now it's going to be India Blue are into the final of the NKP Salve Challenger Trophy. Well, dear fans and subscribers, I'm really running short of time today. Unfortunately, I'll have to wind up this cricket show for today. Sorry about that. But that's it from me, your host Ram, for the cricket show for today. See you all tomorrow. Until then, it's goodbye. Thank you.